Hey, what's up guys? This is your host Shanky Pro and welcome back to our esports channel. Before the video starts, I would like to request to all of you, please subscribe and leave a like on this video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the Valorant Controller tier list and which agent is the best for you. So let's get started. Valorant has 4 controllers as of now: Astra, Brimstone, Omen and Viper. In this video, we'll be taking a look at how each of them play and which one is the best for you. When we say controllers, we're not talking about what you use to play games on a console. Instead, they're agents in Valorant who try to control the map, be it with smokes, walls or the other abilities in their kits. So, our first controller on the list is Brimstone. In attack, Brimstone can be one of the most useful agents in Valorant in the right hands, thanks to his easy to use smokes and other abilities that make it easy for him to confuse the enemy team. He's just as good on offense as he is on defense too, because while his kit and abilities are powerful, they're also easy to use, making him a perfect for new or inexperienced players. His sky smokes, as we mentioned, are easily thrown out, but the best part about them is that they can be deployed without having to reveal your position, perfect for just before a push or a fake. Stim beacon is always useful to have around to increase fire rate for the team, and his mollies can cut enemies off and even drain their armor if it does make contact. In defense, his ultimate is one of the most powerful in Valorant, dealing a significant amount of damage, and just like the sky smokes, it can be used from almost anywhere on the map, no matter where you're located, making both abilities very viable on defense. It's perfect for sending out some punishment from cover, because even if it doesn't kill an enemy, it's sure to get the other team out of position at least. In attack, Valorant's newer controller Astra has immense flexibility on attack. You can lay out stars ahead of your team to drop smokes, stun commonly headlines, and even pull out enemies out of cover. You can call the shot from the back and let your team play it out. Her power on attack only gets amplified with her ultimate too. Being able to block not just the line of sight, but sound as well, can really throw enemies off in a post plant. It makes a retake almost impossible. In defense, Astra's utility is a little bit less effective on defense. She really benefits from being an active player and not a pre-setting utility. Astra's utility is a little bit less effective on defense. She really benefits from being an active player and not pre-setting utility. Thankfully, she can recall the stars if enemies move, but it's a bit of a hassle. Nevertheless, you can do some pretty neat ability combos and choke points. You can pull people out into grenades, stun narrow corridors and more. Omen. In attack, Omen is every offensive-minded player's dream come true. His kit makes him a natural flanker that can carry out attacks on enemy positions with ease, using his signature dark cover ability. Shrouded Step makes him even more dangerous and means that you can never really know where he's coming from. His ultimate from the shadows seems like an insane ability, but it's the weakest part of his kit. However, what it does help is with scouting ahead with zero risk, or teleporting to an off angle before the enemies can rotate for some easy kills. In defense, where his kit lends itself to flanking attacks on offense, it also makes Omen a flexible defender. Like all controllers, he has a smoke ability, Dark Cover, that can block enemy line of sight during a push. He can also see the entirety of the map when using the alternate mode, allowing players to teleport exactly where they want. Again, his ultimate literally lets him teleport anywhere on the map, which means he could flip a fight in your team's favor when used correctly. Now, Viper. In attack. Wait, why is Viper at the top now? Well, the controller provides the best post-plant denial out of any agent in the game. Between her snake bites and toxic decay, it can be almost impossible to defuse the spike when she's on the board. Her utility doesn't offer as much breaking onto a side as per the other controllers, but you'd give it all up just to have an ounce of the post-plant denial Viper has. Brimstone has his molly, sure, but it's nothing compared to hers. In defense is where Viper certainly shines though. Both Poison Cloud and Snakebite can make an attacking team think twice before pushing, and punish them with damage if they do. Her ultimate ability Viper Pit might be one of the best in the game at locking down the point to defuse. Throwing a massive Poison Cloud on the point before trying to retake definitely swings things in your favor. The verdicts. Viper's constant buffs, patch after patch, has turned Viper into a must pick in pretty much every Valorant game. Her denial of sight is unparalleled and given. You have to plant or defuse to win each round. Her kit is way too good to pass up. Omen. Omen's mobility separates him from other controllers. However, the recent changes to his smokes in episode 3 has reduced his utility. Despite that, and the fact his kit might not be just as newbie friendly as Brimstone's, it has every ability to affect the game just as much, if not more. Astra. Astra certainly lives up to her controller tag at her Cosmic Beam. She can control the entire map using just her stars. On both attack and defense, her kit is valuable. However, lack of mobility as well as being quite vulnerable makes her fall short of being the top dog. And Brimstone. If you're a new player who still wants to contribute to your team, Brimstone is a great choice. And once you get some practice with him, he can be even more dangerous. Even if you have been around for a spike a few times, no one will ever complain about having a Brim on your team. Well, that was a tier list of Valorant controllers. Which tier list do you want to see next? Let us know in the comment section down below. I request all of you to please leave a like and subscribe. This is Shanky Pro. Thanks for watching.